All right, part two. We're gonna meet in our down dog. I think I've said this before, when I do them in two parts, the videos will just upload faster. YouTube only likes 15-minute videos for some reason. I think that's the average length of the video I said, but okay. All right, back to our down dog. Big breath. Right leg up. High lunge. Exhale, bring hands to heart. We're gonna bend the right knee, shoulders back, hips up, and then straighten out. Bend the knee, hold, straighten. One more time, bend the knee, hold. From here, we're gonna press up, airplane. Arms out. Right, a little arch in the back. You can bring your hands behind you if you like. Interlace, open up your chest. Arms out, airplane. Transition to warrior three. Extend your arms, point your toes, gaze forward. There we go. Now step back, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten the leg, turn the toes. Lift your chest and forward fold. Grab onto your feet from the outside. Pull with your arms. Rolling the weight. Your shoulders down the back. If you're close, I want you to just barely touch your forehead to your mat. Release, bring your hands down. Walk your hands to the top of your mat. You're gonna send your right leg back, keep it up. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Big breath. Let it go, left leg up. Step it through. Arms up. Hands to heart. Make sure you have your solid base here so those feet are hip distance apart. Bend your right knee. And shoulders back, hips up, belly in. Straighten that leg. Bend the knee, hold. Straighten the leg. The light's turning on and off in the room by itself. Bend the knee. Press up, airplane. Little arch in the back again so we protect the spine. Hands behind. Just open up the chest. Arms out. Gaze forward, extend your arms. Find your warrior three. Arms up, legs up. Step back to one. Exhale, two. Straighten the leg, turn the toes. I'm gonna go this way just so it's not butt to face. Interlace the hands and fold. Relax your head. Shake it out a little bit. Try again to get that space in the shoulders. If you're close, you can bring your head to touch. What we want to avoid is resting any weight in the head. If you do bring it to touch, it's like barely. All right, hands down. We're gonna walk the hands to the top of the mat. This time, what is it? Our left leg is gonna come back. Keep it up, chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Stepping into airplane, right leg up. Step it through. And rise up. And from here, open into half moon. So I want you to keep your gaze down. I always look forward just to make sure my head's not cut off. Most of the time it is. All right, flex the toes. From here, we're gonna bend the right knee about halfway. And then straighten it out. Bend the knee. And straighten. One more time, we're gonna bend the knee, hold it. And then lightly drop that back foot. Find Trikonasana, triangle pose. Right, square off hips and shoulders. And then look up. Squeeze your arms and legs. Let's take a big inhale. Exhale, rotate left hand down. Shorten the stance. Square the hips off. We're going to twist. Left hand down, right arm up. Okay, so try to eventually get your arms in a straight line. Right now we're just twisting, hips square. look up, reach up, inhale. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Little bend in the knees, and we're gonna take the left leg up for standing splits. Okay, so a couple different variations here. Further away, easier to balance. Closer, a little trickier. If you want to challenge your balance, we're going to grab a right hand on the back of the right leg, and then your forearm is to your calf. Maybe inching the left hand closer in. And then the last little challenge is if we want to take both hands up here just for a sec. Eyes still. Reach through those toes. And release the feet together. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Big breath. All right, other side. Stepping into airplane, left leg lifts. Step it through, we're gonna rise up. So the key for airplane is squeeze those muscles tight, keep your eyes still, open half moon. Flex the toes. When we have our balance, we're gonna bend the knee. And straighten. Bend the knee. Don't tilt the torso here. Straighten it out one more time. Bend the knee, hold. And step it back, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Make those little adjustments. Right shoulder and hip are in the same line, fingers spread wide. Big breath. Take an inhale. Exhale, rotate right hand down. Shorten the stance. I gotta move this leg just a little bit because that hip kind of gets stuck in that transition. All right, let's lengthen and straighten the back. Right hand, left foot, left arm up. I always take my hand to my hips here to try to square them off. All right, we're kind of pressing down and pulling back. And then that arm comes up. Look up, try to twist. Right arm under, left arm higher, reach. And release. That one there is definitely a balancing pose. We just do our best. Let's send the right leg up. Okay, so hands can be far away, close. Left hand, left ankle. We can keep the right hand next to it here, or bring them together just for a sec. And release the feet together. Whew. Halfway lift. High plank. Pillow. Up dog. And downward facing dog. Big breath. All right, pigeon pose, right leg up. Bring the knee all the way up to the wrist. Stretch your left leg back. Once you're squared off, it's just important that we're not rolling to the right or the left. So even for me with this hip that was bothering me, it actually feels good today, surprisingly. I would try to roll unintentionally onto one side, take some pressure off there. So try to go right in the middle, even if you don't come down this far. Elbows. Close your eyes. Pigeon is another one of my favorite poses. Hip openers are my favorite. You rest your forehead on your hands, close your eyes, separate your teeth. The real test on this hip will be if we can get into King Pigeon. Maybe I shouldn't push it. All right. So remember, this is kind of your first step into King Pigeon. Second one is behind the back. Third one is grabbing the foot. Oh, I can grab my foot. This is about as far as I'm gonna get on this side, but that's fine. I'm happy it's better than it was last week. Right arm can reach up or even back if you don't need that hand for balance. Like, so what happens here, my hip is tight, so my back is making up for it, which is not always smart. So I'm gonna stay right here. Lift your chest, lift your gaze. All right, release that leg. Doing good, we're doing good. All right, curl the toes under, send the right leg all the way up. Open the hip, we're gonna flip it over half wheel. If you wanna try a little different variation this morning, bend your knee, see if you can grab that foot. And then bring it down. Oh. Back to downward facing dog. Big breath. And let it go. Left leg up. Oh, bring that knee all the way up. All right, once we're squared off in the center, we can come onto the elbows. Make sure you're not rolling to right or left, just aware of what your body kind of naturally tries to do. We can stack the hands. All right, rest the head or extend the arms out, forehead to the mat. And here I want you to think about external rotation on your front leg, your left leg, and then internal rotation on this back leg. And it doesn't have to be a big movement there, just a little bit. Relax your shoulders down your back. All right, let's see what happens on this side. Bend that knee. Remember too, you can keep your hands down, you can interlace behind your back, all those other things we did on the first side. And then, let's see, come here, little foot, there we go. And yes. That's better. Look up, lift your chest. Alrighty, let's come on out. So again, we're gonna go into our three-legged dog. Oh, I'm gonna take a step over this way. And then we can open up half wheel. If we want to do that variation, we can grab the foot for a sec. And then drop it, reach. And then back to our down dog. Big breath. All right, top of the mat. Forward fold here, halfway lift. Fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Tadasana. Wonderful. All right, let's balance for a sec. I'm gonna move this. Okay, so standing tall, hips forward, shoulders back. Weight into the left leg. Grab the knee. Okay, so if this feels all right and you want to go deeper, we're gonna grab the toe. Shoulders down and back. When you're ready, extend. Open. Okay, we can stay here. We look over the shoulder. Eyes still. If it's available, you can lift your leg a little higher, but keep your hips squared to your mat. Gaze forward. Leg forward. Now let go of the toe, reach up, flex the toes. and lower down. Switch sides. When you're ready, extend. Open. For stable, we change the gaze. Big breath. Back to center. Same thing over going. Keep that leg up, flex the toes, reach, 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 and release. Wonderful. All right, let's turn around, lie down. And have a quick little sip of water. Okay. All the way onto our backs, heels together, toes out. Close your eyes. Let it go. Deep breath. Alright, eyes open. If they're closed, bend up your knees. Touch your heels with the tips of your fingers. So we're gonna do bridge pose first. So even if your feet can come closer to your bum, for this part, I want you to just barely touch heels, okay? Feet and knees 6 inches apart, feet are pointing straight ahead, so are the knees. We're not going in and we're not going out. Palms down. When you're ready, press up. So here you wanna pull your chin away from your chest. You can interlace your hands only if it's healthy for your body and come up onto your shoulders. Hips up. Press your big toes down. Unhook the hips. Come down slowly so that tailbone's last, and then we'll straighten legs. All right, bend up the knees. Pull them in. Rock a little bit. We're gonna do a second back bend. I'm gonna go for wheel, so my dialogue will be for wheel. You can do another bridge. You can turn around and do camel also if you like that back bend. We're gonna hold it for 3 big breaths. When you're ready, hands come by the shoulders. We're gonna press up, no weight in the head as we come up. Oh, there we go. Hips up high, big toes, little toes, heels all pressing down. Come down slowly, tailbone last. Extend. Big breath. Move this one a little bit. All right, let's grab the knees. You can come into happy baby if you like. Focus first is to release the back. Then we go a little deeper into the legs and roll around. Okay, so coming into final inversion, hips up like, or legs up like this, hips up for shoulder stand or headstand. I'm gonna do headstand. I know I need to do shoulder stand more. It's not my favorite, it's a tough one for me. I'll do it tomorrow. All right, so just remember legs over the heart for about a minute. Almost done. Try to reach through the toes, squeeze your legs, squeeze your bum. Headstand can take a child's pose. Shoulder stand can take plow. We're just gonna come into our counter pose here. Big breath. All right, let's meet for a twist here. Alrighty, we'll grab onto that right knee, just pull it in nice and tight. Move the ankle a little bit, move the toes. Roll it over. And then extend your right arm, turn your head, close your eyes. Try to separate your teeth, soften your face, really wring your spine out here. We're nice and warm. Alrighty, switch sides. Left knee comes in. Move the ankle, move the toes. All the way over. Left arm out. One more time, big inhale. Big exhale. And let's come on out. Wonderful. Bring those knees in, squeeze them tight.